What's going on, everybody? This is the next part of my collection video series, the Sega Genesis. And to start us off, we have Beyond Oasis, which is actually a story about Thor. Very cool game. It's like a beat 'em up almost. It's like a top down, and then you have like magic abilities and stuff like that. Really cool game. Then the next one is Sonic & Knuckles, which is, I believe, its own standalone game, but you can also attach it to Sonic 2 and then Sonic 3 as well. And to kind of show, it's got a little bit of hair on it, but it's in a plastic piece, but I actually had the box for it. Really cool thing that I wanted to get because I like Knuckles a lot. I'm trying to figure out where I could put my games at. I don't know. I'll shove them behind me, I guess. I don't know. So I'm doing my standalone cartridge-based games, and then I'm going to go into the what are they called? Like jewel cases? Not really jewel cases, but the actual cases themselves. The next one I have is Subterranea. Can't really see it really well because of the light, but honestly, it's a really interesting game. It's really hard as hell, but it's really fun, I would say. If I can get further into it, I'd like to play it a little more. Then we have a platformer, Taz and Escape from Mars. I don't remember when I got this, to be honest. It's a part of the Mega Hit series, which I'm guessing is like the Nintendo's was it Player's Choice? And then the final game that I have just cartridge of is Toy Story, which I believe I've seen Aaron play the Super Nintendo version of it, but I've not actually seen the Genesis version. All right, so kind of dive into it. We have Aladdin, which apparently was $25. I had no idea. I actually have 2 copies of this. I don't know why. I think I bought one thinking that I didn't have it, but I actually did. I like the Super Nintendo version more because I like platformers more than, just action. But this one's still a pretty good game. I'm sure some people probably expect, like that one more, but not me. The next we have Castle of Illusion, which honestly I don't think I've played yet. I beat which game was that? It was the platforming game that had like the different suits, whatever it's called. God, that's gonna bother me. But on the Super Nintendo, beat that to completion. It honestly took me, it was like 4 hours of actual recording time. It was a long time I actually was playing that game. Classic Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Pretty much like Kirby's Adventure, only you're, Sonic. Or, Dr. Eggman. I don't know why I even got this. Do I even have it? I don't actually have it. Never mind. It's just a case. Never mind. We got random cases one time, and that is one of them. No, I don't have the game. Weird. Then I have one game that I'm really looking forward to me and Eric doing, and that is Gunstar Heroes. We played we played this on the PlayStation little Sega collection that they had, and we couldn't beat it. But I really want to beat this with him because it's like Secret of Mana. Unfinished business. Next we have Jewel Master, which is a game that is actually kind of fun. I just need to get back into it. It's very Sega Genesis-y, if that makes sense. Like very much like you like I could see playing it and like hear the music and then like okay, that's Genesis for sure. Cool game though. You like different rings and you have to like combine them to make powers. Really, really cool game. Then we have The Lion King, which I forgot I even had the Genesis version of it. And also it's kind of nasty on the cover of it, but hey. I don't really clean it a lot. Yeah, I have not played the Genesis. Apparently the Genesis version is easier than the Super Nintendo version. Because in level 2, where you're hanging on all the different animals, the hippos are easier to cling on to, I guess. Super Nintendo, not so much. Then we have NBA Jam. Is it just a regular one? I thought I had, yeah, I guess it's just NBA Jam. I thought I had the other edition of it, but I guess I didn't. Classic, but I don't really play it a lot, to be honest. Oh, I didn't know it's 4 players. Damn. This game, I'm actually really for some reason, he looks like Hook from Peter Pan. I have no idea if that was like the intention or whatever, but it's got a lot of hair on it. God damn. I need to clean my games apparently. Better than I do. But it's really cool. Like you have like sword fighting and like, you know, ship battles and stuff like that. But I just don't know what to do. Like it's one of those games where you're like, go. And then I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. So I just never really got into it. But it is super fun though. I played a little bit of it and I'm just like over there murdering people and stuff. I don't know. Quackshot. Quackshot is I guess you can call it like a platform shooter. I played a little bit of it. Kind of fun. Maybe I'll do it eventually. I don't know. Of course, the train of, and then for some reason I have the not for resale Sonic game, which is not much more than like the the usual version of it. But Sonic 1, Sonic 2, which I do actually have the manual. I need to dust more. Holy hell! And Sonic 3, which I've actually never beat Sonic before, 1, 2, or 3. So eventually, me and one of the boys or me solo will have to play them. But I wouldn't like just play it. I would want to get all the Chaos Emeralds, just make it, kind of interesting. We got Spider-Man. I've actually never played it, but it looks really fun. And apparently there's a lot of enemies in this game. Of course, the one game that we've streamed before, me and Eric, we have beaten Streets of Rage 1. Awesome game. Streets of Rage 2, even better. And barely Streets of Rage 3, which we kind of, we used cheat codes for, what was it, like 2 or 3 or whatever it was. This game's hard as hell, though. Streets of Rage 3, way hard. Way hard. Tasmania, which I don't remember getting, to be honest. But I liked the show when I was a kid. Kind of surprised that they made the game a show. Or the show whatever. World of Illusion, Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck, which is actually a really cool game. It's different. Like it's like the Super Nintendo has the Mickey Mouse platformers on that game, and Genesis have these, which honestly, I think the Genesis games might be a little bit better. From what I've seen gameplay of this game, super fun, but honestly, that Mickey game, which I still don't remember the actual name of it, was super fun. And the last one I have, X-Men. And apparently it was owned by Mac, whoever that is. Apparently there's a poster in there, but I don't have any poster in there, unfortunately. Cool game. I feel like the characters are like way too big. That's one thing that I didn't like about it. But I also have X2, X-Men 2. But I just have the box of it. I don't have the game itself. So maybe one of these days I'll get that as well. But yeah, that was it. That was all of my Genesis games. Next one up might be, I'm trying to remember if I did Game Boy or not yet. But I'll combine Game Boy and Game Boy Advance together. That way it's one thing. And then after that, we pretty much have the big systems. We just have my big four are GameCube, PS2, Super Nintendo, and N64. Those videos will probably take a long time. Like I have a lot of those. I'll probably start with GameCube because that's the smallest of the ones I have, and then PS2 next, and then save the two big boys for last. But if you guys enjoyed it, if you guys see any game that you would like for me to play eventually, let me know. Or if you see any games that you would like for me to get, if you think I'm interested in all that, let me know as well. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.